Hello and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank 3 with me, Matthew Caddies, aka Poogie. So today we will actually take a little detour back to Aquatos. Yes, because there are a couple of things I do want to buy from Slim Cognito before taking on planet Mylon, the final planet in the game. And so, indeed, I'll go and visit him. And let's see how much each of these costs. Both the plasma coil is actually free. Yeah, quite an upgrade since Ratchet and Clank 3, but there we go. I didn't win anything. I just played the game before this one, that's all. Anyway, that being said, now we will head to planet Mylon. And if planet building in Ratchet and Clank 1 was a chore, oh boy, Mylon is actually maybe not as bad as that, because it doesn't have as many puzzle segments, but it can be as tough as that level, seriously. So, indeed, let's take on planet Mylon. So, indeed, once we get here, we will find that we have a couple of swing shot targets ahead of us. And indeed, that is where we want to go. There's also a Gadgetron vendor. I still have not purchased the Quacko Ray. And I don't think I will do, actually, which is a shame because, oh boy. And right off the bat, we have three Tyhrranoid commandos. Thankfully, in close spaces, the bouncer is a pretty good weapon. Unfortunately, here, what can also happen is that you can die to these guys if you're trying to rush through. So just here, seriously. So yeah, I tried to bum rush my way through this level, and it shows. I will also show the first portion of the Nefarious fight, but only the first portion because it's it's crazy how similar it is actually in terms of structure to the Nefarious fight. Not the fight with Chairman Drek in Ratchet and Clank 1. That is the original version of Ratchet and Clank 1, not the remake for the PS4. So yeah. Well, I don't know if they were going to do a remake of Ratchet and Clank 2. How would that have even worked? Although, especially with Nefarious, because Nefarious, well, he became the major villain, of course, of Ratchet and Clank. I can't even speak now. Ratchet and Clank 1 instead of Drek in the remake, so yeah. Anyway, here, what we want to do is probably not use the Annihilator. No. Display gun? No, they're Tyhrra guys. Now, the thing about these now mechanized Tyhrranoids, it seems they have gained quite a bit of intelligence since we fought them. Now, you saw me skip that entirely. Yeah, that is because I've actually made it much further into this stage. But I wanted to keep the thing. But once you're speaking to these Tyhrranoids, then yeah, what can happen is that they will have a lot more dialogue, and they will be much more suspicious of you when they are dealing with you. So yeah, I'm guessing I've skipped the whole bit there, but yeah, that's what happens with the mechanized Tyhrranoids. It's a shame we don't see more of that in the game, sadly. They just saved it for the last one. Here I want to use my pulse rifle to take out the Tyhrranoid commandos as well as the two Tyhrranoids on top of here, because they will give me hell if they don't. Unfortunately, I'm kind of out of range of that one, and he can easily snipe me from up there, so not so great. At least the pulse rifle is still a decent weapon. And then all it is a thing of doing is just crossing the gap with the hyper shot. Now, I've died there quite a bit there, seriously. Seriously, and I do love the bouncer. Seriously, it serves a good purpose even in this game. As I say, I got it also towards the end of Ratchet and Clank 2, so yeah, I dare say it is a good weapon. So next I want to make my way up to these guys and snipe on you. There are a couple of Tyhrranoids up top, namely commandos. Although apparently my pulse rifle is not working well. And also, its severe power can easily take out the your cover there. Imagine what that would be like in Uncharted, seriously. Although I've kind of gone off the Uncharted series as well. Here, by this door, you would have a hacker puzzle as well. It seems I am just going through the level as I would. Now here we will have to use the refractor. And firstly clear out most of the noids here as well. There's also a bolt crank to move things into place. So at least that's something. And then, don't you dare hit me. We still need to use the hacker here, so yeah. But that being said, shall we glide downwards? Well, yeah, I think so. The splitter rifle, that's what I call it, not the pulse rifle. But never mind. That being said, Agents of Dread? Maybe Agents of Dread, although I can easily just snap this guy. I have 100 nanotech, screw the rules. I'm going to go up here and down to the refractor. Now, here is where it gets a bit tricky because, well, maybe not that tricky. Why am I equipping the thing? No, I want the refractor. I know I have not used this since Metropolis, but still want to use it. So, indeed, what we want to do is aim it upwards at that thing that... At that thing there. Don't go out on me, man. What the hell is wrong with you? And the beam will be refracted onto that. Then I want to go to each side. The right-hand side you can aim easily. The left-hand side you have to use the gravity boost. No biggie, really. At least unlike the magna boost, the thing don't go out. So yeah, and then just aim the beam into the receptacle, and that will open the door. So yeah, that puzzle remains. And then we can... I don't know what the hell I'm doing there. Let's go over here, go through this area, and yeah, I'll equip the bouncer. Of course I will. There's two of these guys. And they are bloody well annoying, aren't they? Oh yeah, they are. Duh! And he killed me.
We're too late.
There it is! Nefarious has already initiated the launch sequence. If that thing gets into space, Velden won't have a chance.
That's not gonna happen.
You again? You will pay for your insolence, you miserable rodent. You'll regret...
Sorry, Nefarious. Your flight's been canceled.
Lawrence! Lawrence? Lawrence!
How can I be of assistance?
Annihilate him!
Just kidding. You've reached my holographic voicemail. Leave your name and a brief message. Ta-ta!
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Okay, so the first part has us not doing it as Giant Clank, admittedly, but yeah, we are facing Dr. Nefarious, and what he will do firstly is send out, well, rush at you with his clones. That's all I can really describe it as. And then he will do that spiral move he used on Quark. My go-to weapon would definitely be the bouncer here, either that or the N90. It's just that the small bombs with the lock-on mod at this level 3 does help. Then he will send out these shockwave bombs, which honestly do throw me off a bit because of how they work and everything. But there you go. Thankfully, if you do have to start again with Nefarious, you don't have to do the missile dodging phase. So at least that's something. But that being said, yeah. And likewise with the Drake fight, there will be a cutscene after this. And then you will continue from that point. So yeah. Honestly, we don't fight him as Giant Clank. Then again, Nefarious doesn't really get a mech until much later in the fight. And I do mean much later. I think we take about a quarter of his health off.
I am defeated. I have no choice but to throw myself on your mercy.
Really? I mean, that's right, Nefarious. Your reign of terror is finally...
Sucker!